bring this over if I need candles. Is it from this book? This one, the page you have this time? Got to remember these things, and then by the time the Friday's over, you're like, over. This thing attacks my glasses.
Achat sha'alti meit Adonai, ota avakesh. Achat sha'alti meit Adonai, ota avakesh. Shivti beveit Adonai, Kol yemei chayai, lachazot benoam Adonai, ulevaker bechalo. Lachazot benoam Adonai, ulevaker bechalo. Sha'alti meit Adonai, ota avakesh. Achat sha'alti meit Adonai, ota avakesh. Shivti beveit Adonai, kol yemei chayai, lachazot benoam Adonai, ulevaker bechalo. Lachazot benoam Adonai, ulevaker bechalo.
Shabbat Shalom. Hope you're all doing well, and that you were able to get into the sanctuary through all the construction and stuff. This is an exciting time. And this has been a wonderful day, I think, for our synagogue's history. My day began with Jessica Justin at her mikvah this morning, and man, was it outstanding. So I'd like to invite Jessica forward now as we have the opportunity to make her even more official than she was this morning, if that's even possible. I invite you all to please rise. O God, grant your loving favor to Jessica, as in this holy place you welcome her into Jewish life. Knowing well the history of our martyrdom in years past, Jess has chosen to join herself to our people's faith. We open our hearts to Jess. Strengthen Jessica in the resolve that she has committed today. Help her to live in fidelity to the decision she has made and to the promise she's about to utter. May she always find satisfaction and joy in the fulfillment of your sacred mitzvot. Grant Jessica many years of strength and happiness as a worthy member of our congregation and of the people Israel. We praise you, O God, in whose presence is the fullness of joy, as we all say, Amen. Take your mask off. You walk out of the car.
Of my own free will, I choose to enter the eternal covenant between God and the people of Israel and to become a Jew. I accept Judaism to the exclusion of all other religious faiths and practices. Under all circumstances, I will be loyal to the Jewish people and to Judaism. I promise to establish a Jewish home and to participate actively in the life of the synagogue and of the Jewish community. I commit myself to the pursuit of Torah and Jewish knowledge, and if I should be blessed with children, I promise to raise them as Jews.
And here you stand before the open ark and before the Torah. And I can't help but to think about one of the many of these brilliant essays that Jess wrote for the Beit Din. They were incredible. In fact, we're going to publish them in Connections so you can all read them. They're that good. Amazing. But there's no doubt that Torah, from your perspective, and I think from our own learning together, is the idea of what we bring to it, not necessarily what it brings to us. And I love that about you. So we give to you some gifts. First, I want to give you the Torah as you have the opportunity to recite Shema. This becomes your legacy. I invite you to recite the watchword of our faith.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Like I said this morning, this is now yours. I'll just keep it in here. It's also our great honor to give to you officially your Hebrew name, which is absolutely beautiful. Dina Yitzchak Bi Avraham V'Sara. And Dina being one of the most important characters that you and I spent a lot of time talking about this last couple of years. But also Dina represents all those women who don't have their voices in Torah. And we ourselves have to kind of think, what would they really say? But we also have Yitzchak, who was actually not only a patriarch, but someone who's, I think, very understated in who he was and what he accomplished in his own life. But both of their names, when you translate them, is perfect. Dina being one who considers, one who judges, one who contemplates, and then laughter. I love that combination for you. It's so perfect. So we are so blessed to give you this gorgeous name, but also Ken and I are very blessed now to bless. We're very honored now to bless you as you've blessed us. That's what I have to say. And I invite the whole congregation to lift their hands as we together bless Jessica together.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and may God keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichudeka.
May God's radiance shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom.
May God always be a source of strength, of wholeness, completeness, and peace in your life, Jess. As we all say together, Amen. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
And I think as your first act, you should light candles. So once you get over there, I'll meet you there in a second. Invite the congregation, please be seated.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness remind us of all the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chad l'ikner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'ad likner shel Shabbat.
Now that we welcome Shabbat, I invite you to welcome the person next to you. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Maybe wave at someone you don't know. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Just,
I don't know about you, but I feel like a little rejoicing.
yeah.
Rejoicing in
Ken is
Shabbat,
very excited
rejoicing in
about-
this day.
Ken is very excited about the high holidays that are coming. I feel
That's
it.
absolutely it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzur yishenu, letzur yishenu. Lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzur yishenu, letzur yishenu. Nekad mafana, b'toda, b'zmirot nariya lo. Nekad mafana, b'toda, b'zmirot nariya lo.
Let's hear you.
Lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzur yishenu, letzur yishenu. Lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzur yishenu, letzur yishenu. Nekad mafana, b'toda, b'zmirot nariya lo. Nekad mafana, b'toda, b'zmirot nariya lo. Lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzur yishenu, letzur yishenu. Lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzur yishenu, letzur yishenu. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi again. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Ishmiyanu elam yuchad, Adonai echad, hu shemo echad, Shemo tiferet b'ritila. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Likrat Shabbat, lechu v'neacha, ki mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof maaseh b'machshavat tchila. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Hitoreri, ki ba'orech kumi uri, shir dameri, kvod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala, gam v'simcha u'betzola. Toch emunei am segula, boi chala. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pinei Shabbat, nekabela.
And from Lecha dodi, we move to Shalom Alechem. It's like the top 10 hits of Jewish life right here before you.
The thing with the liturgy doesn't change. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem Leshalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, יללי, יללי, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
A thought has blown the marketplace away. There's a song in the wind and joy in the trees. Shabbat arrives in the world, scattering a song in the silence of the night. Eternity utters a day.
יתקדש מרבה, בעלמא דיברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה, ובזמן קריב, ואמרו,
Amen.
יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי לקודשה בריחו, לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן בעלמא, ואמרו אמן.
We continue now with Baruch Hu, our call to worship. If you're able to, invite you to please rise, either physically or in spirit. And that goes for you, people at home too, that are in your pajamas. Please join me. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach she'arim, v'tfuna meshane itim, u'machalif et hazmanim, u'misader et hakochavim, v'meshmerotehem barakir kirtzono, borei yom v'layla, kolel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, u'ma'avir yom mevi layla, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים. Please be seated. In each age we receive and transmit Torah. At each moment we are addressed by the world. In each age we are challenged by our ancient teaching. At each moment we stand face to face with truth. In each age we add our wisdom to that which has gone before. At each moment the knowing heart is filled with wonder. In each age the children of Torah become its builders and seek to set the world firm on a foundation of truth. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. I invite us to take a deep breath in, exhaling out. It's a moment to go inward a little bit, to connect to that which is other.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Join together. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת.
Sing the song of men and women and beloveds, joined in understanding and respect. The song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravaged by war, now quiet and content. Her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace, as we continue with Michamocha.
Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? O Sefer Erev. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Ya-la-la-la, 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 ונאמר כי פדרנו את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Thinking of being outside in Babylonia thousands of years ago, so scared, so frightened. This prayer helped to keep us calm in those generations. And even to this day, it's such an important part of our liturgy in the evening.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש.
We now continue the central portion of our worship with our tefillah. I invite you to please rise again, either physically or in spirit.
תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu, Behimotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot Ve'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava. Melech Hozer u'Hoshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol atah Rav le'Hoshia, Morid hatal. Mechalkel Chaim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha bal gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit u'mechaye u'matzmiach Yeshua v'ne'eman atah lehachayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh u'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated. God of all ages, enable us through Sabbath rest to learn and part uphold the commandments and teachings of the Torah. May we strive for the triumph of your will. Make our hearts ready to serve you. We thank you, Adonai, for Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. You are with us in our prayer. Please join me. Our love and our doubt and our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still, clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all humanity and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha be'yirah na'avod. For the good in us, which calls us to a better life, we give thanks. For the strength to improve the world with our hearts and our hands, we offer praise. For the desire in us which leads us to work for peace, we are grateful. For life and nature, harmony and beauty, for the hope of tomorrow, all praise to the source of being. For all these things, O Sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha, ulecha na'eh lehodot. Now you know what's coming next. Well, this week's Torah portion, Ki Tavo, from the book of Deuteronomy, is the completion of the Deuteronomic Code, and it features two major categories of laws, ritual and moral, and civil and social. Also in this portion is a large section, a very large section, of blessings and curses. What is interesting about the blessings and curses section is that the blessings are just stated simply. But the curses, go into great detail. Why are the curses mentioned in such great detail? Well, the great commentator Ibn Ezra says, quote, "Blessings are uttered in broad terms, while curses are stated in greater detail to awe and frighten the listeners," unquote. To awe and frighten the listener. That seems to support the idea that most people just want to be told what to do and not think for themselves. We see this often in religion and with government. Put on a show, a spectacle, and don't let people know what is happening behind the scenes. It's a great way to control people and get what you want. And guess what? You don't need any integrity in that equation. Now, there's also two theological statements in this portion. The first one is the future is bound to the covenant, and the second is the book is openly accessible to all Israel and is not a hidden document in the control of a special caste or group of people. If the goal is not to be a hidden document, then the idea of awe and frightening the listener could be viewed as a contradiction. And yet, this idea makes, well, I guess as we approach the high holidays, I don't know, kind of feels like a little frightening, a little scary as we get close to the holidays. I mean, we're going to sit there in services. Are we going to be included in the book of life? But it's not a surprise that our scriptural tradition wants to put a little fear in each of us as we consider and reflect on our beliefs. But ultimately, the accessibility of Torah is a reminder to each of us that we have the duty and the responsibility to come to Torah regardless of our status in the world, and that we are accepted for who and what we are. The question may not be if our tradition accepts us, but rather, do we accept each other and ourselves? We pause in silent reflection.
Oh, say shalom, b'imromav. Oh, say shalom, b'imromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom, b'imromav. Oh, say shalom, ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu.
We now focus our energies toward those who are ill and in need of healing. On this Shabbat, we think of Mel Alcalde, Sally Mendez, Hannah Bat Miriam, Bob Bell, Robert Berg, Dr. Arnold Berliner, Sandy Beinstock, Barry Brown, Rich Burns, Melissa Champer, Chu Chi, Talia Sorowski, Deanna Courtwright, Ness Fishram, Carolyn Franklin, Holly Fugit, Marcia Geezer, Marina Gaffney, Charlene Griffin, Rosie Gurman, Jack Haff, Olivia Hand, Linda Harris, Dr. Gary Height, Jennifer Johnson, Mimi Jones, Arlene German, Sylvia Karp, Evelyn Katz McCosker, Shirley Lerner, Carol Lesage, Litia Leos, Bobby Lotman, Emmett Lowry, Austin Lucero, Janice Lucero, Gerald Maddox, Ariana Madison, Harlan Madison, Stephen Marceri, Rich McCarthy, Neil McElwee, Beverly Meador, Vivian Cooper Moore, Gunther Myberg, Lawrence Neal, Barbara Wanamaker Neiman, Brad Parkins, Gabrielle Pollock, Heidi Preston, Stephanie Rasmussen, Linda Rogers, Eva Rose, Shalia Rosenbaum, Devon Ross, Patricia A. Rosie, Daryl Sanchez, Laura Sanders, Malachi Sorensen, Janice Schmitz, Anita Sadassi, Joanne Schenk, Sally Siegel, Shirley Silverman, Jonathan Stern, Donna Thyman, Gina Thrower, Kara Thayer, Steve Umecki, Teresa Walsh, Jeannie Watson, Nancy Weisenfeld, Kevin Wilburn, Bridget Wilson, Sue Witten, Sherman Wong, Yaakov Ben Ada, Brandon Yarkin, and everyone who is suffering from coronavirus. If you wish to add another name to our healing list, I invite you to raise your hand, please. Thank you. We wish upon those we mentioned, those remain unnamed, Refuah Shlema, a speedy and complete recovery as we join together in Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu, Avraham, Sarah uvneihem, Hu yivarech v'yirapeh et kol hacholim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu yimalei rachamim aleihem, vayishlach lachem refuah shlema. Refuat hanefesh urefuat haguf, betoch sha'ar cholei Yisrael. Hashtabah gala ubizman kariv, v'nomar
my great honor now to invite Mira Karp forward for some very special announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Mira Karp, and on behalf of Temple Emanu-El's Board of Trustees, welcome you to our Erev Shabbat Services, led by Rabbi Dana Magat and Cantor Leah Shafritz. After services, please join us in the Temple House for Kiddush and Hamotzi. Today's Oneg is sponsored by Laura Jessen in honor of her daughter Jessica's conversion this morning. Mazel tov to Jessica. Tomorrow evening, we kick off the high holiday season with a lovely Slichot service right here in the sanctuary at 9 p.m. On Sunday, our High Holy gift bag distribution to members will begin. Do let us know, should you not be home, if special access is needed to drop off your bag. On Sunday, the Safe Air Club will meet at 5 p.m. on Zoom to discuss Julia Hart's novel Brazen. On Tuesday, September 20th, join the rabbi at noon for his weekly chat. Also on Tuesday at 7:30, don your dancing shoes and enjoy some Israeli dancing with Louis Tucker. Louis makes Israeli dancing accessible for all levels, so give it a try. Next Friday, we hope to see you on Zoom for our Shabbat at Home services, and then in person for Rosh Hashanah services at the Heritage Theater, beginning on Sunday evening, September 25th at 7 p.m. If you are in need of tickets, it's not too late, so please contact us or order them online. Shabbat Shalom.
And we look forward, hopefully you'll come and join us tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. for a beautiful, really beautiful beginning of the high holidays. We're in the sanctuary, of course, but that's the time where we actually will turn the Torah covers into white, and it's really the introduction of the liturgy that we'll be experiencing during the high holidays that really gets us in the mood, I think, for what's coming. So please come join Cantor and I and our amazing ritual committee and choir members. Right, Cantor? Fair enough?
Yep.
Excellent. We continue with Elenu. If you're able to, please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגובהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, ואנחנו קוראים, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
It is our minhag, our custom here at Temple Emanu-El, upon hearing the name of your loved one, if you choose to stand as a sign of love and grief for that person, and to remain standing until the names on our yard set list have been recited. Then together we'll all rise. On this Shabbat, we are mindful of those that are grieving the Shloshim, the 30-day period of mourning for Herman W. Poland, Gail Jacobs, Randy Shev. We also think of those that are grieving the Shana, the first-year mourning for James Atlas, Michael Barco, Henry Barsky, Brenda Bausch, David Berg, Denise Blue, Richard Barriesi, Esther Burton, Curtis Cage, Dr. Ed Kahn, Ruth Kahn, Eldon Sherness, Rhoda Edwards, Carol Everett, Mervyn Feinstein, Cirilo Guerra, James Hayward, Laura Jacobson, Deborah Katzman, Steve Koss, Sylvia Lazarus, Bobby Lebo, Bernie Levine, Mary Mickey Brizant Looper, Rita Lauren, Emmanuel Marquis, Barry Miller, Harvey Offenhartz, Len Pomerantz, Gladys Popolo, Corinne Ravel-Retchen, Joe Russo, Jane Sargent, Arnold Schaffritz, William Shepard, Norman Siegler, Jerry Turchin, Leanne Wanamaker, Reuben Morgan, Rabbi Marty Weiner, Lucy Young. We also think of the following yard sites that we observe on this particular Shabbat as we think of Benjamin Alfred Abelson, Sidney David Ackerman, David Borowski, Lana Borowski, Richard Bergoffen, Tony Berliner, Rebecca Bortz, Jesco Chermak, Sussman Cohen, Michael Dubrow, Benjamin Grbilowitz, Lubov Katsis, Sarah Gordon, Estella Guerra, Adolf Hurd, Leo Herscher, Thomas Ivy, David Meyer Katz, David Claw, Bernard Kramer, Robert Larson, Faye Leiter, Judy Lieberson, Jonathan Lorber, Sonia Meyer, Maddie Morgan, Eric Pagnalian, Yetta Polanski, Clara Polly, Bibi Prezant, Mike Rudin, Lillian Sattler, Fanny Schoenwetter, Larry Schwartz, Nathan Siegel, George Schlossberg, Darlene Smilek, Fanny Stein, Rose Steinberg, Henry Tucker, Edna Weinstock, Helene Wiesner, Werner Wolf, Edith Ziff. Zichronam livracha, may all the memories of our loved ones endure as a blessing as we now rise to recite together the ancient words of our mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabba, ve'alma divra chirutei ve'amlich malachutei, v'chayachon of yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agalav uzman kariv imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam olmei almaya, yitbarach ve'yishtabach v'yitpa'al v'yitkomam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithalei v'yithalal shmei dekudesha b'rechu, le'olam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'miran be'elma v'imru amen. Yehei shlomo Rabba mishamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'akol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'asei shalom, aleinu v'akol Yisrael, v'akol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. Please be seated. Nice. I like it. Can't have enough peace.
Not at all.
Never enough peace. Like,
Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam.
well, this concludes our service this evening. Upon exiting the sanctuary, I invite you, Deborah will be right there to help guide you. You'll make a left Passing the bathrooms on your right, construction on your left. Make a right-hand turn into the double doors. We'll meet you in the benefactor's room as we continue with Kiddush and Motzi. Shabbat Shalom.